Bundled up here in the Dakota Heritage Bank broadcast booth. Josh Boyko with you here today in Thompson as we've got Region 2 softball coming up for you here on yourliveevent.com. It's the Region 2 softball tournament. This game being pushed back to Saturday here after being scheduled originally for earlier in the week on Thursday. It's Langdon Area-Munich number 4 coming to visit the Thompson Tommies, number 1 seed, undefeated in region play this year. So we're going to have a fun game here in Thompson. It is about 40 degrees outside today with a sizable amount of wind that'll be playing into this one this morning, as it's we've got an 11 o'clock scheduled start. We're abbreviating a little bit of the pregame ceremonies and all, so we can get this game in and not be standing around in the cold with the players just lined up there. So this is your Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. Like I said, bundled up inside the Dakota Heritage Bank broadcast booth here today. It's a chilly one, but these players are used to it because this is North Dakota, and the season started a couple months back with a lot of games in situations like this, where you got the 40-degree, blustery, windy weather, and that's exactly what we're getting on May 17th. Not too long after we were in the 90s for 3 straight days. We had Northeast Region Track and Field, both of these teams making an appearance in that region meet, both having some success. Meredith Ramfo for Langdon Area-Munich, the Senior Athlete of the Year in track for the girls' side, so congrats to her on that accomplishment. And then we saw the Tommies have some success on both sides. In the relay, we saw the girls 4x1 have a real nice performance in that one. So we've got some multi-sport athletes that are putting it on display. First in the heat earlier this week in track, and now in the chilly weather in Thompson on the weekend. We'll take a quick break and come back. We'll hear from our coaches later in this Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll get to that and more around the corner.
Halsted Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halsted, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halsted Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halsted Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll cover the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 2nd and 3rd.
This will be hit and over the shortstop berg into left center field. A run comes in to score with Alexander Rath.
Optimist Volleyball Series June 16th and 17th.
Blue outside Leitziger with another hammer.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 14th and 15th.
Baldwin finds Wick. Wick open, three-pointer coming. Yes, sir!
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Welcome back here to the Irie Insurance pregame show here from Thompson. Region 2 softball postseason is upon us here. And let's take a look at the bracket for this Region 2 tournament. Langdon Area-Munich advancing through the play-in on Wednesday to make it to this game against Thompson that once again was originally supposed to be played on Thursday here at 4:30, but now moved back to a Saturday 11 a.m. first pitch. And the winner of this game will advance to the neutral site Mayport game on Monday, May 19th. First pitch will be at 1 o'clock. The opponent is yet to be determined as Carrington and Midway Minto will have to square off, and the winner of that game will move on to play the winner of this contest this morning. And that Carrington Midway Minto game set to be at 2 o'clock this afternoon. The other side of the bracket, number 3 Grafton, number 2 Mayport CG. They will be squaring off today also at about this same time here. Grafton, Mayport CG, the 3 and 2 seeds. And then Pembina County North, the 1 seed, will be in action later today as well. So this is your Irie Insurance pregame show, and that's a look at your bracket here for Region 2 softball. And we will, when we come back, we'll get to our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups, our coaches' comments around the corner.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
The Outlaws are coming back. The World of Outlaws late model series is coming back to Ada, the Norman County Raceway. Saturday, June 28th, the World of Outlaws. NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series will have 2 shows at Red River Valley Speedway Saturday, May 31st and August 23rd. For tickets and more information, visit ncraceway.com, redrivervalleyspeedway.com, or follow on Facebook.
The Rumble on the Red, presented by Ellingson Companies and Gerdau Metals Recycling, is coming to West Fargo, North Dakota. The World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars come to the Red River Valley Speedway on Saturday, May 31st. Tickets are available now at slspromotions.com or by calling 815-344-2023.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
This is the Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interview with Matt Chandler on YourLiveEvent.com with Region 2 softball coming up. And, Coach, this is the time that everyone's been looking forward to. So how do you feel about your chances to perform when it matters most today?
You know, postseason, it's you got to show up and be ready to go. Records don't matter now, and you got to win the game that's in front of you and advance as you go. And I think we'll be ready to go.
And what does your opponent present to you today with Langdon Area-Munich? What do they present in a matchup like this?
You know, they're going to be a tough opponent, but we got to control the things that we can control, and it starts in the circle throwing strikes and have good at bats, make plays on defense, and control the things that we can control.
How is this chilly weather going to play into things today? Do you think that'll be at all a factor?
I don't think it'll be a factor. We'll be ready to go. It's North Dakota. We've played in some weather like this to start the season. A couple weeks ago in Minot. It is what it is.
Yeah. And who needs a big performance for your team today to be able to advance?
You know, it's a team effort. I don't want to put too much pressure on one player. It's we've always kind of had the mentality that, you know, if we have a bad at bat or we have a mishap on defense, that somebody's going to pick us up, and that's what we're going to hope happens today.
Yeah. And how far do you think this team can go, providing they come to play and play their best softball throughout this tournament?
You know, this team could go all the way. We just got to show up and, like I said, control the things that we can control and play it one pitch at a time and move on when mistakes happen and pick each other up.
All right. Well, good luck today, and best of luck the rest of this tournament.
Thank you very much.
That's Matt Chandler on the Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interview.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
See your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, Jennifer Worley, in Cavalier.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interview with Tracy Murphy of the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals here. And Coach, what do you think your team is capable of doing here now that we're at tournament time and it's the most important time of the season?
If we can have the little errors not happen in the field, that would be great. We need to have some good hits out of certain girls. We played on Thursday and beat Rolla. That was a true test there.
Yeah. And what part of the lineup is going to need to come forward and just step up today against the tough Thompson team?
1 through 5 is going to really need to be the ones that hit for me today.
Yeah. And you mentioned just clean up the small things defensively. How important is it to do that once we're at region tournament time when everything is just amplified and matters more?
You know, those foul balls that are right there, get those outs for us. When you get that ball in the infield, make that clean throw. And outfielders hit your cutoffs. That's the most important part there, too.
Mm-hmm. And then what does Thompson present as an opponent here?
Good hitting, and their pitching is probably their better part, too.
Yeah. And what do you think is this team's peak? What are they capable of when they do put it all together?
Yeah. They are capable of playing. I've had to switch some people around in positions due to injuries, so then now they're trying to figure out that position. But I do have 2 strong senior leaders that if they come through today, it could be very interesting for us.
All right. And who should we be keeping an eye out for you today?
Meredith Rumpel. Yeah, she's my senior, and this will be her last game if things don't go well, but we're hoping everything goes well for her, too.
All right. Well, best of luck, Coach, today.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Stay tuned for more information about the all-school reunion coming up in Carrington this summer, July 10th through the 13th. Check out Facebook for more information.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
Welcome back here on YourLiveEvent.com. This has been your Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. And we have heard our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews, and we are getting ready for our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here in just a second. But DHB, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit dhb.bank. And now we'll get to our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here today. First, for the visiting Cardinals, sending out Tracy Murphy's lineup 1 through 9 will be Lily Zimmer batting leadoff in left field. Rayleigh Ratzloff is at second base. She bats second. Meredith Raumfo, the senior track and field athlete of the year for the Class B girls side, will bat third and play shortstop. Kennedy Clucci is in right field. We saw her cannon of an arm that she had out in right during the I.O. session. She bats cleanup, big power hitter. Talia Johnston at third base bats fifth. Claire Melhoff at first bats sixth, and it's Colby Forrest doing the catching. Gracie Witzel is the DP. Then it's Nadia Lewis in the circle, and then Bridget Pankratz will be in center field as the flexed player. Then for the defensive alignment for Matt Chandler's Thompson Tommies, number 1 seed, they will send out this defensive alignment. In the circle, Abby Olson now warming up. Catching her will be Fiona Hendrickson, the catcher for the Tommies. Then left to right around the horn, Kaya Hurst is at third. Maya Workin is at short. Cindy Eliason is at second. Morgan Muse at first. And the outfield of Kurz, Colling, and Schwab. And we are underway now. First pitch time, 10:58. Quickly, 0-2. This is Region 2 softball here on your live event. Thank you for joining us here today on a chilly day in Thompson. it's a chilly day in North Dakota. So we are going to be bundled up for this weather up here in the DHB broadcast booth. And by the bat, right off the bat, a strikeout of Lily Zimmer on 4 pitches. The stuff from Olson looking good to start. Here's Rayleigh Ratzlaff. The second baseman steps in, bats left-handed, swings and hacks one foul, back and out of play. This one skips into the right-handed batter's box out of the hand of Olson. We'll see if the pitchers can maintain some good control here today. It's going to be tough to stay loose with the chilly conditions, but Olson, the top starter for this squad, fires one in just a little bit high. Your umpires today are Jim Stollard and Terry Miller. This one popped up foul again, back and out of play. It is a 3-2 count now to Ratzlaff. Just missed, down and away, ball 4, not a bad spot from Olson, but it is a walk. And that'll bring up the senior athlete of the year in track and field with Meredith Romfo coming to bat. Swung on and missed, tied her up with a good velocity pitch on the inside part of the plate. Swung on and missed, and it's quickly 0-2. Olson firing in some strikes to the first and third batters with Zimmer and Romfo. Lost Retzlaff to ball 4. And down goes Romfo. Throwback to first, and it's dug out at first base by Morgan Muse. That's a second strikeout picked up by Abby Olson. She retires 2 of the first 3 batters, and now Candy Clucci, the right fielder, steps in. This is a throw down to second. They got a chance, and they got her. Rayleigh Ratzlaff is gunned down at second base on a nice throw out from Fiona Hendrickson on the delayed steal. We come back to the bottom of the first. It'll be the Thompson Tommies coming up to bat when we return.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
And welcome back here to Thompson. We are scoreless through 1/2 inning. The number 1 seed Tommies come to bat with a chance to score first, and they'll send out this American Crystal Sugar starting lineup. American Crystal Sugar Company, live the sweet life. Leading off, it'll be Claire Calling in center field. Andy Schwab is in right, batting second. Then it's Warkin batting third. Then it's Hurst, Eliason, Olson 4 through 6. Hendrickson, Munson, and Muse, with the flex being Kurz. Nadia Lewis doing the pitching for the Cardinals this morning still. Keep saying afternoon as we get an early start here in Thompson. This one taken outside. Two-0 is in there for a strike. Lewis not coming in with the velocity that Olson is, so she's going to have to hit her spots here against this dangerous Tommy's lineup. The 2-1. Just a little bit outside. Hitters count. Calling takes outside. It's ball 4 and a free pass to begin things. Couple of left-handed batters to start out Matt Chandler's lineup. This is the lineup that he prefers to be able to start. Runner goes, throw down to second base. And in there safely is Claire Calling. Calling in between on the slide or whether to go in standing up, but she's in there safely. Runner in scoring position for the Tommies to begin things. Taken a little bit high. It's 2-0 on the count now. Lewis fires one in and comes up a little bit high. Schwab in control of the count at 3-0. Can be selective. And takes one for strike one. Lewis able to find the zone and get back in this count. And on the corner, located well by Lewis. Earns a call, and it's a full count. Schwab having to dig in now and faces the payoff pitch from Lewis. Swung on and chopped up the first base line. It'll trickle foul. Here's Lewis on the 3-2 again, and ball 4. She wanted that call, but Schwab is going to jog down to first base after taking a close pitch on the 3-2 delivery. So leadoff walks for Calling and Schwab. First and second, nobody out. This one's belted to left field, but it's going to go foul. A loud strike off the bat of Maya Workin to begin her at bat. This is a dangerous Tommy's lineup with some speed on the base paths, some power at the plate right now. Outside evens up the count at 1. But Thompson can put some runs on you quickly with their combination of speed and power, especially at the top of the lineup. Taken inside, big secondary lead, but no action on the bases with Calling staying put. 2-1. Lewis having some trouble locating strikes, has walked the first 2 batters and has fallen behind 3-1 to a dangerous hitter in Maya Workin. Misses outside and will fill the base paths full of Tommies now for Kaya Hurst. Ground ball to third. Hesitation to go over to first, and the out is recorded. There is maybe a chance to go home, maybe a chance to go to third, but they get the batter. It'll be second and third with 1 out. A run is in for Thompson, though, on the RBI ground out for Hurst. So 5-3 on the putout. Eliason with a pop-up on the infield, converging and making the catch is the shortstop, Meredith Ramfo.
The pitcher, Abby Olsen.
So Lewis able to record a couple quick back-to-back outs, and now it's up to Abby Olson after the Eliason pop-out. Tommies have only just put up one run after having bases loaded, nobody out. The inning far from over, though. But a couple of quick outs, and Langdon Area-Munich looking a little bit more favorable at this inning. Ground ball, third base. Throw over to first is in time and will retire the side. So Thompson able to put across one run, but the Cardinals rebound with a nice half of their inning here, getting 3 outs in a row after loading the bases on 3 straight walks. It's 1-0 on the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. We at IRE Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an IRE Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at ireins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at IRE.
IRE Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Thompson threatens and puts up 1 run in the bottom half of the first inning. And the Cardinals looking to strike back with the 4, 5, 6 part of their lineup. And 1 through 5 is what Tracy Murphy was saying is going to have to be the difference maker here today for the Cardinals. It'll be Clucci, Johnston, and Melhoff coming up for Langdon Area-Munich.
Leading off the top half of the second for the Cardinals is the right fielder, Kennedy Clucci.
Here is Clucci. She will get a fresh count after a throwout of Rayleigh Ratzlaff at second base. It was a caught stealing with a nice play behind the plate. Fiona Hendrickson throwing her out at second base to end the inning, so fresh count. Two and one. Olson was able to record a couple of punch-outs in the first inning. This one fouled straight back and over. Our broadcast booth brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Here today, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Dakota Heritage Bank. A rope to center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. And the Cardinals have their first knock of the afternoon as Clucci deposits one into center field. Leadoff single. Here's Talia Johnston. Takes one in on the hands. Good spot from Olson, though, trying to get that inside corner. She got it that time and got the swing and a foul. Unless you're really opening up your stance to expect that pitch, it's going to be a hard one to get to if Olson can locate inner third. She does again. It's foul tip straight into the glove of Hendrickson. There's the 1-2 from Olson, high and away. And over the outside corner, strike 3 called. Third punch out of the day already for Abby Olson. She's recorded 4 outs, 3 by way of the K, and Jim Stollard rings up the first looking strikeout of the morning. This one goes to the backstop, and down to second goes Kennedy Clucci. Jam shot fouled straight back. Olson really working that inner third on the Cardinals hitters. They're late on it, and it's a really tough pitch to get to. Swung on a miss. That one straight down the middle. Offering it up. Melhoff grounds one to short. Throw over to first is in time with a nice stretch. So Maya Workin over to Morgan Muse records the out of Melhoff, and the runner advances to third base now with 2 down. So a big at bat coming up here for Colby Forrest. Forrest takes inside. High and away. Good plate discipline here, and a big at bat. Missing high, and now 3-0. It's Gracie Witzel on deck. Should Forrest reach and continue the inning. Tying run at third, and it's ball 4.
The designated player, Gracie Witzel.
Second walk allowed by Olson. Now here's Witzel. Runner goes. Thompson doesn't care. And it's second and third with 2 outs now. Pair of runners in scoring position. A hit could give Langdon the lead. Look out. Fouled straight back. By the bat of Witzel, it's 1-2. She went down and in. Did Olson on that last pitch. Got the swing and miss. And she's a strike away from retiring the side. The 1-2. Big punch out. Gets the swing and a miss off the outside corner. And Langdon Area-Munich leaves 2 in scoring position here. It's 1-0. Thompson maintains their lead. Bottom of the second coming up. It is 1-0 on the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance scoreboard on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's time to hit the ground with summer lawn and gardening projects, and Mayport Hardware is here to help. Stop by the greenhouse and browse the wide selection of flowers to liven up your yard. From the outdoor power tools of mowers, tillers, and trimmers to the lawn care essentials of seeds, fertilizers, and top-tier gardening tools, let Mayport Hardware transform your yard to where the grass is greener. Come visit Tim, Sue, and the staff at Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
Hendrickson, Munson, and Muse due up for Thompson in their half of the inning. Bottom of the second, and it is a 1-0 game for Thompson on a Kaya Hurst RBI groundout. Tommy's loaded the bases on 3 walks to open the game, calling Schwab and Workin all working. Base on balls at bats. Hurst grounds out to third. They record the out at first. 1 run scores, then a pop-up on the infield. Romfo makes the catch on the Eliason at bat. So those outs came quickly after the 3 walks. And then Olson grounded out to third to end the threat for the Tommies. Here's Fiona Hendrickson trying to jumpstart some more offense for the Tommies in the bottom of the second. Nadia Lewis settled down well to avoid a big first inning. See if she can put together a shutdown inning in the second. Fouled back off the netting. See the crowd filing in now behind the plate. A lot of hats, a lot of hoodies, a lot of blankets here. In there for a strike. That one drops in. 1-2 to Fiona Hendrickson. Has already thrown out a runner on the defensive side. Swings and connects through the hole on the left side. It's a base hit. Past Romfo and Talia Johnston. So splits the left side of the infield, and it's a leadoff single for Fiona Hendrickson.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 20, Addison Robertson.
It'll be Addison Robertson doing the courtesy running for Hendrickson, the catcher, going back to the dugout now. We'll see if Robertson is off and running. She takes ball one at the plate. That's Munson batting now. Ground ball to third. They go to second and do record the force out. So Robertson retired at second on the fielder's choice for Munson. Nicely done by Johnston at third, fields it cleanly, takes her time and fires to second base to get the lead runner. Here's Morgan Muse, the first baseman. Takes and she'll be up in the count at ball one. Lewis has done a nice job inducing weak contact of the Tommies lineup. We haven't had any hard hit balls really, except for, the Hendrickson single snuck through. But the first three reaches for Thompson all on walks, then three weak balls on the infield. Chopped foul? Yes. It will eventually roll foul. I thought it might have been off a foot at the plate, but it just rolled up the line like a swinging bunt and did go an inch foul. In there, a called strike. 2-2. Lined off the glove. Going over to first. The pick is not there. And it'll be first and second now. There's the first well-hit ball. Muse lines one. Hard off the glove of Talia Johnston at third base. I'm surprised she even got a glove on that. It's more like it caught her than Johnston had a chance to catch that ball. Here's the top of the lineup now calling. Walked in her first plate appearance, as did Schwab and Workin to follow. Taken in there for a strike. As part of the lineup, dangerous with the bats, can produce the majority of the Thompson runs. This one gets by the catcher, and both runners able to advance. As that one sneaks past Colby Forrest behind the plate. Calling out in front of it. Taps one foul up the pole side. It's 2-2. Ripped a base hit through the right side. It's going to score one run. Here comes the second home. Safe is the call. A close play at home plate. But it is a two-run single for Claire Calling. And the Thompson lead is extended to 3-0 on the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance scoreboard. A half run at first from Calling, but she puts on the brakes after a large secondary lead. Popped up right side. The second baseman has the play measured. Nicely done there by Rayleigh Ratzloff. Records the second out of the inning as Schwab pops out. Workin swings away, grounds one foul up the left side. This one bounces in. Runner was going, and they're going to get 2 bases out of it. Calling on the steal, catches a good pitch to run on, and advances 2 bases, puts some more pressure on the Langdon Area-Munich defense now with Warkin at the plate. Taken high. 2 balls and a strike to the 3-hitter. Inside, and those are a little bit more painful here today with the colder weather, but Warkin wears one, and down to first she goes on the hit by pitch. Here's Hurst now with runners at the corners. Warkin goes, fly ball, right field. This is gonna drop, I think, in fair territory. Yes, the runners are in motion, and it's gonna be an RBI triple for Maya Warkin. Four to nothing now as Thompson extends their lead with a 2-out hit from Kaya Hurst. Ground ball, left side foul. The Tommies didn't feel like they got all of the first inning runs that they could after loading the bases with no one out. They come away with just 1 run. Now in the bottom half of the second, they're able to put up 3 runs after a quick first out. Clutch hitting coming through, second time through the order. Lewis can't get the outside corner. It's 2-1. To right field. It's going to get over the right fielder's head and gets to the wall. That's Clucci out in right that couldn't read it, and it's going to be another triple.
The pitcher, Abby Olson.
So another run on back-to-back triples now. That was Eliason with the RBI triple this time. Cindy Eliason, solid defensive second baseman coming through on the offensive side, and now they will bat through the order all the way to Olson. Laced off the glove at third, knocked down. The throw over to first is in time. A nice job sticking with it from Talia Johnston. So Olson yanks one hard to third. Johnston recovers to end the inning, but not before. Thompson puts up 4 runs on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard on YourLiveEvent.com.
The world of Outlaws late models return to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota, June 28th. Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Enjoy the experience. Nationwide top 10 experience last year. Let's make it number 1 this year. World of Outlaws late models. Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Tickets now available. ncraceway.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Top of the third, Fiona Hendrickson makes the throw down to second base as the Tommies, number 1 seed, are up 5 runs on their home field in the first round of the Region 2 softball tournament here on Your Live Event. They will await the winner of Carrington and Midway Minto that will happen later today. rather I should say the winner of this game will be awaiting that, as the Tommies are up 5-0 at this point. Nadia Lewis bats. That one comes back to bite the outside corner. Nice delivery from Olsen. Inside, nearly got Lewis. Lewis is the 9 hitter. Stabbed foul. Staying alive and getting it over the cars. Good hang there by Lewis. Is a full count now. Olsen, the payoff pitch, winds, fires, and gets the outside corner. Jim Stollard rings up Nadia Lewis. Fifth strikeout for Olsen this game. Back to the top of the lineup, Lily Zimmer. Off the plate outside, it's 3-0. Olsen trying to find the strike zone against leadoff batter Zimmer. Struck out in her first plate appearance. And she gets back to that inside corner, which is where she's had her most success today. That's Olsen. Hacked foul. Just making a scoring correction there on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance scoreboard as that one misses off the plate. Thompson plated 5 runs in that second inning. I had miscounted for a second there. It is 6-0 and a walk now to Zimmer in the third. Runner goes, throw down to second is not in time. So a steal for Zimmer beats the Hendrickson throwdown. On the outside corner, 3-1 now. Olsen trying to battle back in this count after losing Zimmer and falling behind 3-0 to Ratzloff. This one misses away. Back-to-back base on balls.
Shortstop, Meredith Rumpel.
Here is Romfo now, and Matt Chandler is going to take a quick trip out to the circle. Going to talk to his starting pitcher. We'll take a quick break and come back with the at-bat.
Looking for furniture that's more than just ordinary? At the Lighting Gallery, we hand select every piece of furniture that reflects unique style and will stand the test of time. Handcrafted with unparalleled quality, every table, chair, sofa, and accent chair is built to last. Whether you're designing your dream home or upgrading your current space, our experienced team at the Lighting Gallery is here to bring your vision to life. Visit us at the Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
And stepping in now is Meredith Romfo, star track and field athlete, and bats third in Tracy Murphy's lineup. Swung and missed, 1-2. Away. And Olsen was pretty locked in that first at bat against Romfo, inducing some swing and miss, and already doing that in this at bat. It's 2-2. Gets the strikeout. When she's needed it most, she has had the swing and miss stuff. Punch out number 6 for Olsen. She's got 2 in each inning so far. To right field, and it will go foul. That one was hit well, but just a little bit late for Clucci. Popped up, could be playable. Hendrickson working back towards the screen and makes the catch. That'll do it for the Cardinals in the top half of the third. They get 2 on base, do not score, with the pair of walks getting stranded. Bottom of the third, Thompson will return with the bats, up by 6 runs on yourliveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
We're working into the top half, or bottom half of the third, now. Thompson Tommy is coming to swing the sticks one more time, up 6 runs. They put up a 5 spot in that second inning, coming on a 2-run single from Claire Calling, and then Kaya Hurst, a 2-run triple, bringing home Calling and Workin, and then Eliason trades spots with Hurst for a triple of her own. Meeting in the middle as we get things started here. Nadia Lewis is out there again for Langdon. Just a little bit inside to the catcher Hendrickson, who laced a single between shortstop and third base in her at bat. That one's down, and Hendrickson ahead 2-0. This one away. So we've been inside, we've been down, we've been away now. Taken down the middle, so able to find her spot that time is Lewis. Has yet to record a strikeout of a Tommy's batter. This one hit foul, fills the count. It's been weak contact induced for the outs that Lewis has been able to record, but Thompson was able to get to her in the second inning with a little bit more success. Here's the payoff pitch to left field, and it gets down for a base hit. Hendrickson rounds and will get to second base, standing up. Lily Zimmer was charging in, could not quite get to it, overruns the ball in left field. Hendrickson will now come out. Here's Robertson, will run at second base. Robertson was forced out on a fielder's choice in her first trip around the bases. That fielder's choice was off the bat of Munson, who stands in now 1-0 to her. Lewis falling behind 3-0. She's had some control issues to this point. She walked the first three batters she saw and then hit Workin in the second. But she did not walk anyone in that second inning. It was just some base hits for Thompson. This one is outside and high. So a single and a walk to begin the third for Thompson. Muse squares to bunt. It goes foul at the plate. To left field, this ball is going to spin foul as it comes up a little bit short of the 200 mark down the left field line. One of the more well-struck balls we've seen in this game. Up there with the Clucci foul ball to right. And a couple of the singles, but this one had some launch angle to it. And a called strike three. Tough call there for Muse, but that is the first strikeout picked up by Nadia Lewis, and it comes at a good time, getting a big first out before they flip it up to the top of the lineup with Calling here, who burned her for a 2-run single on her last at bat. That Calling 2-run single kind of just ignited that inning of offense for the Tommies. Didn't miss by much. 2-0 now. Robertson at second, Munson at first. And Calling takes a strike in there. It's 2-1. Fly ball, center field, tracking and falling. It just died out there, and Robertson has to scamper over to third base, but it loads the bases now with just one out.
Andy Schwab.
So Calling drops a single into shallow left center, and now the second part of that lefty-lefty 1-2 punch at the top of Matt Chandler's lineup is Andy Schwab taking a strike on the outside corner. Schwab 0 for 1 unofficially with a walk and a pop out to second. Takes one low and outside. Good stop there from Colby Forrest behind the plate. Inside, past the mask of Schwab, it is now 2-1. Big at bat here, trying to break this game wide open. Schwab launches one foul. Big at bat, big pitch coming up. Lewis to Schwab with the bases loaded and 1 out. Misses high. Good plate discipline, not chasing. That can be a tempting one to chase when you see it well out of the hand, up out of the zone. Payoff pitch. Schwab with a fly ball to left field, spinning the outfielder back, and it lands in foul territory. Zimmer kind of got turned around on that one as it had some weird spin on it, carrying it towards the foul side. Left-handed hitters hitting the ball the other way, that will curl to the foul line, and it did. It just gets foul. Bases still loaded. A 3-2. Inside for ball 4, and Schwab works a disciplined plate appearance for her second walk of the afternoon, earns an RBI.
Maya working.
That's a good approach there from Schwab, not trying to do too much in that at bat. Workin takes a strike. Flared foul, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes to the Tommies shortstop, who has walked and been hit by a pitch in 2 at-bats. Laced a base hit into the left center field gap. This might clear the bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Schwab is going to try to score. She will. It is a bases clearing double for Workin.
Brings up the third baseman, Kaya Hurst.
A huge swing has changed this game a lot. Thompson extending their lead now to 10-0 on the on the Nodak Insurance scoreboard here, brought to you by Chris Moen. Up and away to Kaya Hurst, a 2-run triple in her last at bat. First trip through the order was not that bad for Nadia Lewis, but since then the Tommies have been getting some good looks. This one, a towering pop-up on the infield. It will get out. Coming back towards us at the Dakota Heritage Bank broadcast booth. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Dakota Heritage Bank. Might have been fouled off a foot there. 2-2 now to Hurst. Lewis winds, fires, and misses the outside corner. Missed inside to Hurst, and it's another walk.
Second baseman, Cindy Eliason.
Hurst with a lot of productive at-bats, an RBI ground out, a 2-run triple, and a walk. Ground ball sharply off the glove at shortstop. And they will hold working at third base.
Tommy pitcher, Abby Olson.
That loads the bases now for Olson. Olson is grounded out to third base a pair of times. The second one was more of a line out. It was knocked down by Johnston at third. She recovered, threw out Olson at first. High strike. Hit well to left field, high in the air, staying in the yard, and Zimmer unable to track it, and it lands in left. A lot of backspin on that one, carrying it high in the air.
Hendrickson.
Up the middle, nearly took Lewis with it into center field, and it gets by the center fielder. Everybody's running. It's going to be a triple for Fiona Hendrickson.
Designated player, Casey Munson.
Hendrickson started off this inning with a single and then the triple there, and it is quickly 14-0 now. Thompson jumping all over Lewis, and we might see a pitching change here. Zimmer has run in from left, and Lewis, it looks like, will trot out there. We'll let the new pitcher warm up for Langdon Area-Munich and come back with the reset at bat on your live event.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
Changes for Langdon Area-Munich. They're going to make a straight swap. Lily Zimmer comes in from left field to replace Nadia Lewis in the circle. Lewis goes to left. And that'll resume play here with Casey Munson at the dish. 14-0 on the Nodak Insurance Company Chris Moen scoreboard. Is Robertson at third base right now, running for Hendrickson. 3 balls and no strikes to Munson, the first batter for Zimmer. Ground ball to short. Throw over to first, made on target and in time. Romfo makes the 6-3 put out of Munson. Run scores on the put out there, so it's an RBI ground out. Robertson comes home. This one sticks out of the hand and goes to the backstop. It is 1-0 now. Muse with a single and a looking strikeout, and in that second at bat where she struck out, she had a ball that was down the left field line, hit very well, that went just foul. As this one, she lofts into the Thompson dugout. That's pretty impressive that that one made it on the fly into the dugout. There is not a lot of room between the chain link fence and the front of the dugout there on the overhang, so an outlier ball that it's a foul, 1-1. Now 2-1 missing high. Base paths empty, a rare sight for Thompson, as they have had lots of traffic on the bases in all 3 innings. Three and one. Zimmer trying to battle back in the count. She got the first out of Munson, and this time it is a walk to Morgan Muse.
Center fielder Claire Calling.
Here's Calling now as she is walked, had a 2-run single and then another single in this inning. She'll get a second at bat. She came home to score on the bases loaded triple from Maya Workin. Cued up the third base line. It'll trickle foul with some spin on it. Missing low, it's 3-1. Zimmer toes the rubber, fires a 3-1 pitch to Calling. It is high for ball 4. This has the feel of March 30th type softball right here with the chilly weather. And it's hard for these players to stay warm on the field. Outfielders doing a lot of standing around, and can be hard to stay loose when the conditions are what it is. About 40 degrees here, I would say, in Thompson right now. Overcast, cloudy skies. A little bit of wind. As opposed to the 90-some that we were seeing earlier this week at the Northeast Region Track and Field Meet and other events around the area. This one skips for ball 4. So Schwab doesn't have to do much in that plate appearance except walk down to first base. In there for a strike. Workin has done some damage with that bases clearing triple in her last at bat. Takes high. Swung on to hit well, but it's going to go shallow left, and it drops in front of. And they're going to say a runner left early from the base paths as they call an out before that one ever dropped. And that will do it for the inning. A 9-spot put up by Thompson in the third inning. It is 15-0 on the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard on your live event, heading to the fourth inning.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Talia Johnston leading off the fourth inning for Langdon Area-Munich. They've put some base runners on, but just haven't generated the scoring hit in this ball game. Young team, not as many numbers per se as some of the other schools in the region. Hard to play competitive softball against the number one seed when you got that going for you, but they're certainly trying their hardest out here and giving their best effort. Johnston gets tied up on Olson's pitch on the inside corner. It's a strikeout. 7th of the game for Olson. Nicked foul, straight back. Here's Claire Melhoff, grounded out to third base. Swung on and missed, and Olson is really firing it in there right now. It's got some good pop on it. She's got the strike zone down. It's 0-2. Ground ball off the end of the bat. That one probably stung as throw over to first is in time from Hurst.
The catcher, Colby Forrest.
Those just sting a little bit more in the cold. When you hit one right off the end of the bat, that's going to vibrate in the hands for quite some time. Two up, two down, as Olson gets a strikeout and the ground out to third. That brings up Colby Forrest, walked in her first and only plate appearance back in the second. Stairs at a strike down the middle. Just missed, had some zip to it. A little bit of movement towards the outside corner and in fact just off. Jam shot, foul, it's 2-2. That's been the best spot for Olson that she's been able to hit consistently, is that inside corner that has these hitters late. If you get looking for your pitch out over the plate to middle or outer third, trying to do some damage there, and you sneak one inside, there is just no chance to put it in fair territory. That one misses low, and it's ball 4.
The designated player, Gracie Wetzel.
So 2 walks for Forrest. Forrest and Ratzloff are the only 2 Cardinals to reach in both of their at-bats. Here's Witzel now with the runner at first. 2 down, takes in there for strike 1. Buyer bat late on it, 0-2. Tough to catch up to. That one's humming in there. Good spot, just missed. And there is the 1-2 fastball Buyer for strike 3. Couple more strikeouts. She's got 2 in each inning now. It's 8 strikeouts for Abby Olson, as she is through 4 scoreless here in Thompson. It's 15-0 on the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard on your live event.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll cover the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 2nd and 3rd.
This will be hit and over the shortstop Berg into left center field. A run comes in to score with Alexander Rath.
Optimist Volleyball Series June 16th and 17th.
Blue outside Linsinger with another hammer.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 14th and 15th.
Baldwin finds Wick. Wick open, three-pointer coming. Yes, sir!
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back here on yourliveevent.com. Thompson Tommy's #1 seed rolling on the home field on a Saturday morning, which is now just barely into the afternoon at 12:05 p.m. They've done some damage in the last hour that's gotten them up to this point. Second inning scoring 5 runs, third inning scoring 9 runs. It's been Abby Olson in the circle, locking down the Cardinals lineup with 8 strikeouts through 4 shutout innings. Willie Zimmer will be doing the pitching. So we've got some substitutions around the diamond right now, probably coming up for both sides at this point. Matt Chandler just finalizing some switches with the home plate umpire. Home plate umpire for this game is Jim Stollard, and Terry Miller's around the bases.
Leading off for the Tommies, number 6, Addison Lopez.
And this one will skip to the plate to begin the bottom of the 4th. Addison Lopez will enter. She is going to be playing first base, perhaps when the inning comes around. Ground ball to second. Throw over to first is in time. So some good contact there from Lopez, but grounds out.
Heading for Thompson is number 20, Addison Robertson.
And now Robertson. Robertson has been doing some running for Fiona Hendrickson as the courtesy runner. But now top of the lineup is Robertson in the 1 spot, if I am not mistaken. Taking the bat of Claire Colling. And this one skips in. In there for a strike taken. Robertson has scored a couple of runs in the 15-run outburst for Thompson today. With the Tommies poised to take this one most likely. They'll be awaiting the winner of Carrington and Midway Minto's matchup later this afternoon. This one popped up, foul right side and out of play. And Robertson swings through it. That one had some nice sink to it at the end, and it's a strikeout.
Now batting, number 11, Emily Schumacher.
So Robertson down swinging. Schumacher will bat now. Emily Schumacher getting her first at bat of the game. Swings through it. Popped up, foul, spinning, and catch not made behind the plate. Tried to go basket catch was Colby Forrest. Tough one to track, 0-2. New life now for Thompson trying to extend the inning. Here's Schumacher awaiting the 0-2 from Zimmer. It misses high. And chasing high, strikeout is recorded. Inning is over. 1, 2, 3 goes the lineup for Thompson. Zimmer with a nice inning there. Records a nice easy 1, 2, 3 to the 5th inning. Olsen trying to seal the deal here for Thompson.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Looking forward later into the afternoon, we will have our Norman County Raceway Red River Valley Speedway post-game show here. We will hear from a winner, hear from a player on the winning side, try to get Matt Chandler perhaps. We'll see what we can do. Norman County Raceway post-game show is the World of Outlaws returning to Ada again this summer. Don't want to miss that. Here is Nadia Lewis. Pitched the first few innings for Langdon. Stares at a strike. That one pops the glove of Hendrickson, who has re-entered behind the plate. Three and one. And it's a walk. Olsen loses the first batter of the inning.
Pitcher, Louis Zimmer.
I'll put it up to the top of the lineup with Zimmer now. Stares at a strike. Zimmer took over doing the pitching after relieving Nadia Lewis. Snap throw to first. Back in safely goes Lewis. Inside. That is just straight heat. Inside third, it is 2 and 2. Zimmer chokes up a little bit, but is still late on the fastball. Olsen's velocity still very much there. Picks up strikeout number 9. Just missed right there. That one in at the knees over the plate. It's really Ratzlaff at the plate. She has to stand up and get out of the way of that one, out of the batting stance. In on the hand. It is 2-1. Swung on and missed. Man, that is just a lethal pitch right there. And locates it again. It is strike 3 looking. Double-digit punch-outs for Olsen. Looking to put the finishing touches on this one. Meredith Ramfo is up. Ramfo, Senior Athlete of the Year, as we've mentioned a couple times in track and field, and fitting that she can get another at-bat in here as she stares at a strike. Highly talented athlete. Good defensive shortstop. Waves and misses, it's 1-2. Olsen has not struck out the side yet in an inning, but she has 2 strikeouts in all of them. The 1-2, this one popped up, foul. Ramfo stays alive. Swung on and missed, and that will do it. 15-0 is your final. The Thompson Tommies, the 1 seed, cruise to a 5-inning victory here against Langdon Area-Munich at home. We will step aside and get to our Norman County Raceway post-game. When we come back, Thompson, the 1 seed, is moving on, and we will talk about their upcoming matchup in a bit.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
This is the Norman County Raceway postgame show. Check out the World of Outlaws late models on June 28th in Ada. Tickets are now available at normancountyraceway.com. It was a fun time at the Outlaws last year, and Red River Valley Speedway's also got some good racing coming up. They're already started with their season, and then coming up later this month, we'll have Norman County Raceway debuting their series as well. So check out Norman County Raceway this summer, all summer long. Let's get to kind of our game recap here. Thompson was able to strike early and often as Nadia Lewis got the starting nod for Langdon Area-Munich. Only gave up 1 run in the first after 3 walks to open things up. Got some weak contact off the Tommies' bats and limited the Tommies to less than what they could have had in that inning. But then the bats explode in the second for 5 runs rather. 2-run single from Claire Calling, 2-run triple from Kaya Hurst, RBI triple from Cindy Elias, and back-to-back with the Hurst triple for their 5 runs there. And then highlighting the third inning was a bases-clearing 3-run double from Maya Warkin. And Fiona Hendrickson also tripled in that inning as well in her second time through the order in that very inning. So big second and third innings lead to Thompson, going up 15-0 and cruising behind Abby Olson. And Olson is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game this afternoon as she throws five make it scoreless innings, 5 scoreless innings from the number 1 Thompson pitcher. And Olson, 11 strikeouts. Of her 15 outs, 11 of them came by way of the K. She was locked in all day long. So Abby Olson is your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge Energy for Life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. We'll take a quick break here, come back with more on our Norman County Raceway postgame show, and see if we can't hear from the Thompson side when we come back.
Inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
The Outlaws are coming back. The World of Outlaws late model series is coming back to Ada, the Norman County Raceway. Saturday, June 28th, the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series will have 2 shows at Red River Valley Speedway Saturday, May 31st and August 23rd. For tickets and more information, visit ncraceway.com, redrivervalleyspeedway.com, or follow on Facebook.
The Rumble on the Red, presented by Ellingson Companies and Gerdau Metals Recycling, is coming to West Fargo, North Dakota. The World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars come to the Red River Valley Speedway on Saturday, May 31st. Tickets are available now at slspromotions.com or by calling 815-344-2023.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
And welcome back. This is our Dakota Heritage Bank postgame interview with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Abby Olson, as she punches out 11 batters here in this performance today. And how was it out there in the circle? It was a cold one, but not too unlike the beginning of the regular season, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was lotsy back climated too, because it was hot on Wednesday and then quite cold, but yeah, it was It was, I'll say it's kind of cold. But
Yeah, cold one out there in the circle, but you were able to stay locked in. And what was the key to success of just being able to locate your pitches today?
really, I just had to focus in, and I knew that if we lost today, we were done, and I didn't really want to be done. So kind of had to focus in on my catcher and know that it was just me and her, and the batter really didn't matter, just shoot strikes.
Yeah, and it seemed like you were able to hit the inside corner a lot to the right-handed batters. Was that a focus, getting in and jamming some of these hitters?
No. I kind of just am a natural inside, so it kind of just works.
Yeah, for sure. And what was the advice of Coach Chandler just coming into this game, making sure you are getting this one and able to come out with a win in advance?
He just said, just shoot strikes. We'll make plays, just shoot strikes.
For sure. Well, now you guys are awaiting your next matchup. How confident are you that this team can take this beyond round 2?
I'm pretty confident. We get along very well. We have a good chemistry together. It's all fun, and I think we can go pretty far.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing what you guys can do. Top of Region 2, seed number 1. So congrats on the victory here and advancing on to the next round.
Thank you.
That's Abby Olson on the Dakota Heritage Bank postgame interview.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
See your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, Jennifer Worley, in Cavalier.
Welcome back here on our Norman County Raceway post-game here in Thompson as the Tommies come out on top. The 1 seed, 15-0. They 10-run Langdon Area-Munich in 5 innings. We have just heard from our Enbridge Energy player of the game with Abby Olson, and now let's get to some more of our post-game accolades here. Our Hallstatt Telephone Company post-game connection of the game, that would be the throwout in the first inning. Fiona Hendrickson able to gun down a runner at second base and end the Langdon Area-Munich first inning a little bit prematurely as runner tried to get down to second base. Hendrickson makes the throwout to second base. Hallstatt Telephone Company, discover local reliability you can trust. Hallstatt Telephone, it is how to connect. Visit hallstatt.com. Come back, we will get it wrapped up with our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game and our final segment here from Thompson.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your local precision planting dealer is Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro, and it's time for Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. Call 701-436-219 or visit planterdoc.com. And our play of the game today is going to be the 3-run double from Maya Warkin in the third inning. Just a laser between the left into the left center field gap, and it came with the bases loaded. And Thompson was already up sizably by that time, but that was a big blow right there. So that is your Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. courtesy of Maya Warkin, who reached in every plate appearance today. So Warkin doing damage from the 3 spot, including that 3-run triple. That'll do it here from Thompson here on the Norman County Raceway post-game show. Thanks for joining us here on a chilly, as you can probably hear. We are shivering up here in the press box as we wrap this one up. But moving on is Thompson to face the winner of Carrington and Midway Minto. That game will be 1 o'clock at Mayport on Monday. So stay tuned for that and the rest of the Region 2 tournament. Keep an eye on your live event. There is a lot going on with baseball, softball, track and field, all of it going on right now. So thank you for joining us here out in Thompson as the Dummies move along 15-0, awaiting that winner of the Carrington Midway Minto game later today. Thank you, and please patronize our sponsors here, as they are the reason we can do this. So we appreciate them, and it's always nice when everyone else does as well. So if you see them out and about, give them a nice thank you. Signing off, Josh Boyko from Thompson. Region 2 softball, Tommy's moving on.